Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a great evening. This is Arletha Washington. Most of you know me as Lisa. I am a beauty boss with Jaffa Cosmetics, and I am also the creator of Boss Up with Lisa Coaching. Tonight, I'm going to have my coaching hat on, hence my topic is going to be selling. And the official topic, you can sell ice to an Eskimo, came about because I have been having quite a few conversations over the last few weeks with some people who were having some difficulties with the idea or the act of selling. All right, so again, thank you for joining me. And I'm going to just jump right in. If you come on, please put an emoji in the box or say hi. So I would love to, give you a shout back out. Okay, so as I was saying, I was having these conversations over the last several weeks, at least a half a dozen conversations with a half a dozen different people about selling and about the difficulty that they have been having selling. And I remember saying to each and every one of them, well, you can sell ice to an Eskimo. And, but of course, that just saying that alone is not going to make someone who is really struggling with the situation decide that they can do it. And so, you know what I hear? I hear, I can't sell, or I hear, no one wants to buy this stuff. Or I hear, I'm just really nervous. I get just choke up and I don't know what to say. I hear, I'm just afraid. I'm afraid they're going to say no. They'll think less of me. They'll think I'm crazy. They'll think I'm greedy. They think I'm desperate. And I've even heard, I don't know how. Okay, so let's talk about that. You can sell ice to an Eskimo. Well, there are, I think, I come up with about 6 different scenarios in which an Eskimo would buy ice, okay? And the first one is, imagine that an Eskimo is at the North Pole somewhere, sitting in his igloo. He's got a fire in there, and he's warming himself by the fire, but the fire is very slowly melting the ice that his house is made out of. Now, this Eskimo has some choices. He can go out into the elements and get more ice to pack into his igloo, or he can buy the ice from someone else. So why would he buy the ice from someone else? Well, let's think about this. Suppose the Eskimo is just lazy. He don't want to go do it. He knows how. He could very well do it. He just might be a lazy bum. Okay. And so, yes, if somebody knocked on his door and said, hey, I can bring some packed ice to you, and he's lazy, he don't want to do it himself, he'll say yes. Okay. So perhaps he might be just lazy. Okay. So now let's say that he doesn't have time. The second reason, he might just don't have time. He's over extended, have so many things on his plate, his or her plate. And if somebody came and offered to take one item off of that list, he or she would gladly pay, and to free up some extra time, because time is more valuable than almost anything. It's the one commodity that you really can't buy. So you have to bargain and buy out the opportune time for the things that are important. And maybe there are a couple of items on this person's list that is more important than getting the ice outside, especially when he has another option and he can pay somebody else to bring it to him. Okay, so that's 2. So let's think about it. Well, maybe this person is a new resident of the igloos and the North Pole or wherever he lives, and he's not really sure how to go about getting that done. He's not sure how to pack the ice, how to make it compact, how the best techniques to put it on his igloo. And so he would pay someone else who has that knowledge and that expertise to do it, so that he doesn't make a mistake, because mistakes cost money. If you do it wrong, you got to pay to do it again. Okay. All right. So that's 3. So let's think maybe this Eskimo just don't want to. Maybe this person has paid a lot of dues in their life, and they feel like they have finally gotten to the place where they get some choices. And maybe that choice is not to go out into the elements and the cold and pack up some ice, drag it back to his igloo and pack it in. So yeah, but he has more time, the time now. He's paid his dues. He's made good choices in his life. Now he has the freedom to choose, and he chose not to. Okay, so that's number 4. Then there's perhaps the person is just tired. Okay, I know sometimes I've been so tired. There's no telling what I won't do to get some rest. Okay, just extremely tired, and if somebody can come along and take something off of your list that has to be done, but you don't have to do it, and you would pay for it so you could rest. Okay. And then the final one is perhaps this person is sick, or just not feeling well. Okay, and dragging yourself out to do something when you're sick or don't feel well is not the thing that you want to do. You would gladly pay someone to come and do it for you. Okay, so that's 6 things. He might be lazy. The person might be have limited time, might be afraid or have limited knowledge, might just don't want to, might be tired, or maybe sick. All of those are scenarios. And now we use this illustration as an Eskimo and ice. But the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter what is being sold. Somebody somewhere wants to buy it. Somebody somewhere either needs it, or they just want it just for the novelty of it to see. And a case in point is Chia Pets. Now, I know when I was a little girl and I saw the advertisement for Chia Pets and those dehydrated seahorses that you could buy in the little dry packet and put in water and reanimate, I thought, oh, wow, I got to get one of those. And 50 years later, those things are still selling. There's no earthly reason for Chia Pets to be still sold, but they are. Okay, so it's just par for the course that if somebody can sell a Chia Pet, you can sell lipstick or face cream or a piece of jewelry or what else is being sold, or a health supplement, or we're not selling anything crazy. These are usable items that people could want or need. And so I think that we get in our heads with that, I can't sell. I'm nervous. I'm scared. What if nobody wants to buy it? But the point of the matter is, if you understand the dynamics of sales is one of the noblest. It's one of the most honorable professions on earth. And you don't have to have a college degree in sales in order to be good at it. It's something you can learn even if you have limited education, or even if you had the worst background anywhere, you can learn how to do it. So as I was saying, it's the first step is to get out of your own head. And getting out of your own head is why I came up with the title, "But You Can Sell Ice to an Eskimo." Because honestly, when I say that to people, they laugh. They say, "Oh, she's too cocky. Oh, she's so full of herself. Oh, she thinks so much of herself, or she just lying," or whatever. They really don't get it right, Yolanda. You're solving a problem. We are solving a problem, or we are answering a want. It's either a need or a want, and people buy for those 2 reasons. And let's be honest, nobody can force anybody to buy anything. People buy because they either need what you're selling or they want what you're selling. And they'll buy from you because you have established trust with them, and they believe that you would do right by them when you sell these. You won't sell them something that's bad. Okay, so, and you'll stand behind what you sell. So yes, you can sell ice to an Eskimo. You can sell Chia Pets to anybody, and anything out there that's being sold, somebody somewhere will buy it. So if you're struggling with it, the problem is not that they won't buy. The problem is that you need to increase your skills on how to sell these things, how to offer them in an authentic manner, and how to build trust and rapport with the people that you are offering them to. That is the issue. So I'm going to close this by just repeating a cute little joke or just a little story that I heard many years ago when I first got into sales, because honestly, I was the person who actually introduced me to direct sales. She offered it for 4 years, a couple of times a year for 4 years. And my answer was always the same. I can't sell. That was my number one answer. I can't sell. And in my head, I was thinking, I don't want to either. Okay. And then I would say, I don't have time. Nobody, wants to buy. And she would say, you're sending me customers. You're recommending it to other people. And still, I didn't get it. But somewhere along the way, I did get it. And so if you're in sales right now, don't give up. Get some help. Okay. Don't get up. Don't give up. Get help. Okay. So now the cute little story that I heard way back when was that 2 shoe salesmen went to a foreign country. And they got over there to the foreign country. And very soon after they got there, one shoe salesman wrote home and said, send me a ticket to come home. Nobody over here wears shoes. The second shoe salesman sent a note home and says, send more shoes. Nobody over here has them, so everybody needs them. So which one was right? They were both right. Nobody over there had shoes. But was the fact that no one had shoes meant that nobody would buy them? No. The first salesman just assumed that because nobody had them, nobody would want them. The second one saw an opportunity. He says, oh my goodness, nobody over here has shoes. I'm going to sell shoes to everybody. Send more shoes. So which one are you? Which salesman are you? The one that says nobody has them, so that must mean nobody wants them? Or are you the one that says nobody has it, so I'm going to offer them to everybody? All right, so that's my my little chat with you guys for today. I see all of you, Yolanda, Jackie, Als, Coachery. If I missed anybody, Kenneth, Vincent. Listen, if you know someone in sales and they're struggling, share this video with them, okay, please, because they might get some benefit from it. And you can, and I would really appreciate it. And you will help somebody else, because when I first started, I did struggle. And so I got help. And so if there's somebody out there who's struggling, they don't need to give up. They just need to get help. All right, that's what I had to say for tonight. Again, this is Arletha Washington. Most of you know me as Lisa. I am a beauty boss with Jafra Cosmetics, and I am the creator of Boss Up with Lisa Coaching. Tonight, I had my little coaching hat on, and I was talking about some tips and training on sales. Okay, that's all I have for you tonight. Goodbye until next time.